I played for the same club for 6 years.
Oh, really?
So in Thailand, I don't know if there is another player that made it as well. Thai League 3, I don't know any. Thai League 2 or 1 maybe, yes. Like foreigner players that played for 6 years in the same club.
Yeah.
So I don't know much about other clubs, but in terms of facility, I could see by going to play away matches. So it's very different from each club, you know. But I could say that the club provided everything that was needed, you know. And back then, it was 2012. So 11 years ago was a different reality as well in Thailand, you know, in terms of organization, in terms of, you know, in terms of standard, you know. So sometimes we used to play at SCG, Monton, and then next game was in the middle of nowhere, you know. So away team, you know. So the standard of the clubs, you know. I think it started in 2018 was the year that I started playing. I could start seeing the differences. Like they started creating this standard of quality. All the football pitches should have certain, you know, of organization, you know, like before the matches, after matches. At the time, they did the Division 2 turn to Thai League 3, and then they did the North group and the South group.
Yeah.
So I think it was getting better, you know, in terms of organization and that. But unfortunately, years later, COVID came, and then this was a really time for the, you know, lower divisions. No?
Yeah.
The higher divisions offer, but imagine the lower ones, you know. So they came back to this form of Thai League 3 with regional, you know, group.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes like a lot of teams with different standards, you know. So I think back then in 2018, the clubs as in the Thai League 3 was less clubs. I think that were the clubs that were more organized, you know, like